First question, have you spoken to Bernard Parker?
No, I haven't. I sent him congratulations. Bernard and I have a very special relationship, and to be honest with you, when I look at some of the comments on Twitter, those aren't supporters. Those are foolish people, insulting people. I don't mind a healthy debate. I don't mind entering into a discussion where we are respectful to each other.
Yeah.
But when you start calling players names, when you tell them to footsack, when you make fun of them, particularly players who deserve respect, players who have done so much for football in this country and so much for Bernard has done an enormous amount for Kaizer Chiefs. Yes, he may not be the Bernard Parker of years ago, the young Bernard Parker, but I'd like anybody to tell me that after his performance on yesterday and his previous performance, that Bernard Parker is finished. Absolutely not. And as Stuart Baxter said, we have to produce players like Bernard Parker in this country, not players who play for 1 or 2 seasons and disappear, or who misbehave off the field, or who change clubs every time they have an opportunity. I need to say the following to you, that we had an opportunity to move Bernard away from Chiefs with a massive offer many years ago. And I sat with Bernard and I said, this is your home. And he said, I'm not even considering it. And we never took the offer to Chiefs and said, well, we want you to match this offer, otherwise Bernard is leaving. Never ever did that, because Bernard is a thorough professional. I'm just sick and tired of it. You've seen my comments on Twitter. I'm a respectful person, and from now onwards, and I mean this sincerely, anybody who's disrespectful, I'll block. I don't even want to entertain those people. Everybody's entitled to an opinion. But when you make a scapegoat of one player, like supporters in this country tend to do. They did it with the late Phil Masenga. Okay, he could do nothing right. They've done it with so many players. They did it with Gabuza.
Yeah.
They've done it with so many players. When supporters do something like that to a football player, they don't deserve to be called supporters. Particularly a player that has given them his heart and his soul and everything. Be respectful.
Performing in and out.
But forget about his performance. We don't select the team. You and I, the supporters, don't select the team. I, as Bernard's representative, he's my client. I'll fight for him tooth and nail, because I know what sort of person he is. I know how much he loves the club and how respectful he is. I won't let anybody insult Bernard Parker without giving it straight back to them. That's me. And I love the young man. He's a top class gentleman. But I don't select the team. I don't force Stuart. I haven't even spoken to Stuart Baxter since he's been back in the country. I don't pick up the phone and speak to the Matong family and say, you have to sign Bernard, you have to play Bernard every week, like I'm hearing stories that part of his contract was that he had to play in a certain number of games. Absolute nonsense. You're insulting my integrity. You're insulting the integrity of your football club. Kaizer Chiefs is a big brand. You're insulting them by making statements like that. So I'm done with it. Whether he plays well or he doesn't play well, Parker's the scapegoat. For me, I'm done with people on social media that insult him. I'll block them. And I'll deal with those that are respectful and have their own opinions, which I've always entertained and respected.
Has been perfect.